And this is my tractor. This is a tractor that doesn't need any gasoline, electricity. It just uses these two Rhode Island Reds. These are my first two chickens that I ever got. Is it still on?
Hmm?
How do I look?
Good.
We should grow more flowers, I think. What do you think?
Yeah.
Hey guys, welcome back to Once Upon a Tiny Farm. My name's Drew. In this video, I just wanted to shoot a quick video here talking about what my chickens did to this part of my property here, which just a few months ago was grass, and they just tilled and worked it into a workable area for me to plant some flowers come the spring. And I just wanted to share how I did that with you in this video. So I have this area here is kind of a hill that comes up from our driveway and leads to my farm, which is right here, which I had already established as a growing area. But this little hill here had just been another area of grass that I just have had to mow for a really long time. And it's got kind of annoying to me to have to mow this little hill of grass. And I was trying to figure out what could I do here to make my farm a little bit more beautiful, more efficient. So I decided halfway through the summer, I was just going to put down a black tarp, which has become my preferred way to prepare land for planting in the future. If you have the benefit of time, you let time do the work, put down a black, thick silage tarp, and that tarp, with the heat from the sun, will cook and kill all the grass and whatever else weeds are growing in that area, and that tarp will kill off the grass and prepare that area to grow things. So like I said, I cover this area with the tarp, and then what typically happens, specifically even on like a no-till farm, is you're going to need to till up the soil. At least initially, do an initial tillage. Even some no-till farmers that I know and follow do this, which might be surprising to some, but you have to do an initial tillage to loosen up the subsoil. Otherwise, it would be like growing in like clay, and nothing's going to grow in that. So after you tarp it, you would till it. But I don't have one of those tillers. I've looked into buying them. There's a walk-behind tractor called the BCS that John Martin Fortier recommends in his masterclass, but it's a little out of my price range. And, you know, I decided I have chickens. I'm going to let my chickens go to work in the chicken tractor. So that's what I've done for the last few months. I've had my chickens grazing this area, going up and down after I had pulled up that black tarp. And I let them do their thing. And they added fertilizer, and they did a very shallow till of the soil, and the results are awesome. It looks fantastic. Right here they've added quite a few droppings of manure, and all the way down this row and back and up and back and up and back. They did an awesome job, and they turned this area into what I think will be a very lush flower garden come this spring, and I can't wait to plant things into it. But what I'm going to do now is come in with my broad fork and aerate the soil up and down. This is about, I want to say 10 or 15 feet wide. It might be 10 feet wide, this area. So I think I could fit 3 rows in here. So I'm going to aerate it first with my broad fork, and then I'm going to come in with the landscape fabric that I have left over, and I've done that some down there. I've already put down some landscape fabric. It already has holes cut in them, and I'm just going to be planting my flower transplants right into those holes. I'm going to add some compost into those holes, but this is a way that I'm just creating a brand new garden that was grass not that long ago, using just my chickens to work the soil, and some landscape fabric to keep some of the weed suppressed down. So I am like thrilled with how this turned out, and it doesn't look like much now. It just looks like a dirt patch of mud, but the chickens really came in here and did a fantastic job, and I'm I'm thrilled with how this turned out. So I'm excited to show you guys in the spring how this comes up with full of flowers, and it's going to be the first thing that you see before you even move up to the vegetable farm. The crazy thing is that I did all that work with just this little chicken tractor. It's 4 feet wide by 8 feet long, and I think I might need to replace the tarp on the end. It's starting to rip a little bit, but I built this using scraps that I just had laying around. And this is my tractor. This is a tractor that doesn't need any gasoline, electricity. It just uses these 2 Rhode Island Reds. These are my first 2 chickens that I ever got, and they're 3 years old now, and they're great. They do their job. They love being out here in the tractor. In fact, my other chickens over in the run across the yard here are super jealous of these guys being out here in the garden, and they're working these garden rows here that I have on the other side of our property. And this is how I fertilize my garden and keep everything fresh and green in spring and summer. So can't beat that. And look at this guy's hiding under each other to stay warm. Anyway, that's all I wanted to share in this video. Just super impressed with what you could do with a chicken tractor. Doing the work of tilting the soil up, incorporating some compost. They're making compost, they're adding fertilizer with their manure. Just fantastic animals. I think everybody should have chickens in their backyards. I really do. Anyway, that's all I wanted to share in this video. Used my chickens to transform an area that was just grass that's going to become an area full of flowers this year, and I can't wait to share how that looks with everybody here. So anyway, that's going to wrap up this video. Appreciate y'all watching, and we'll see you in the next video. Thanks for watching.